that people always ask is, what are these people famous for?
Ray J.
Especially because they seem to have so much influence over people. The Kardashians, along with Nicki Minaj, basically started this whole BBL era that we're currently living in. Most boys know that Nicki Minaj Anaconda video and what it did to them. I don't even gotta say it. But no, seriously though, the amount of influence that people like the Kardashians have.
Going good. And in today's video, we got when celebrity worship goes too far. Now this is a video by 4D Shams, and I had to bring you a video by 4D Shams, bro. It feels like it's been forever since we reacted to a 4D Shams video. T-Raw, what you think he's talking about?
I don't really know what he's talking about, bro, but celebrities are nothing but ordinary people, bro. I don't get the worship behind them.
Facts. Let's see.
I'm about to give my shirt to Doja Cat because she's the iconic girl.
Period.
Yeah, he's alternate.
You deserve it.
He's alternate.
For sure.
I got you.
You see what his shirt said?
Period. Happy Pride Month.
Pablo.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, what's your real name? Or is it Doja? Your real name?
Ami.
Ami?
Yeah, there's no question.
I hope you have the best night.
Oh my God, you're the best girl.
Period.
You see, she didn't even hesitate to kiss him because she knew he ain't into women.
What?
Yeah, so after that nice little fake celebration that Doja Cat did, she went and tweeted this. I threw that musty shirt away, by the way. Now, if we were judging strictly based on how she was acting in the interaction, you would have thought that she kind of vibed with this fan and she was basically in love with him. But the truth is, this is how she actually felt. Bottom line is, I'll smile at you, but it doesn't mean I fuck with you, and don't touch me and manhandle me when you don't even fucking know me. If you know, you know. I honestly think I need to stand up for myself in the moment sometimes, and he didn't even know my name to be touching me and kissing me on my face like that is crazy. Boy, when I tell you,
kissed him back.
The rest of the world were perplexed when we saw this.
Gang, you kissed him back.
It was fake. She did it so she wouldn't get backlash at the moment.
There's no way that's how she truly felt the whole time.
But she's still gonna get it
she might
because
be
she made
pursuing
the
the
tweet.
wrong career. She needs to get into acting, because damn, she had me fooled. And some people are saying he was wrong for touching her like that and being so hands-on, especially since he didn't know her name.
Ambition is a
He was basically trying to use her to promote his brand. And I also
That's
feel like
what I'm
part
saying,
of the reason
gang.
why Doja Cat wasn't straightforward with how she felt is because she knew she was being recorded and she didn't want to have that bad reputation when it comes to fan interactions. Especially after she basically let the whole world know that she doesn't like her fan base. After tweeting that they need to not name themselves anything and basically get off their phone, get a job, and help their parents with the house. And the truth is, there were things that both of them could have did better in that situation. But today we're not here to talk about Doja Cat. We're here to talk about celebrity worship. Celebrities are these larger than life people who we grow up watching on media, attending their concerts, going to their meet and greet events, you know, just showing them love and support however we can because we appreciate them and their art, and you know, they inspire us. But just like humans always do, there's always the group of people who take it too far. The people who include a celebrity in their marriage proposal.
We finally made it to the day when I give up all my dreams on Chris Brown.
The people who pay thousands of dollars just to take a picture with
It was just so disgusting, bro. Like,
disrespectful.
On the day of your marriage, your wedding, crazy work, man. Crazy work. Cut off.
Team.
Hey, what we always say over here, bro? What we always say over here, Trent?
Return the slab.
Definitely. Hope you kept the receipt, brother.
Celebrity. The people who act like this, even though it's just another human being.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yeah, I chose
And the craziest
always.
part about all this is that
extra.
most of the time, these people don't even like y'all. I know that to the average person, when they run across a celebrity, it feels like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, once-in-a-lifetime event. But that's everyday life for that celebrity. I don't care how nice you are, how appreciative you are of your fan base and your supporters. As a human being, if you're having like 100 or a couple of hundreds of those interactions a day, eventually you're gonna get tired of it. At some point, those interactions aren't gonna have the same spark that they used to have. Eventually, it'll get to a point where it's just another annoying, obnoxious fan trying to get an autograph, trying to get a picture, trying to interrupt my day. And it's even worse when you're dealing with rappers. If you're a fan of a gangster rapper, especially one with a big entourage, please do not try the stuff you try with regular artists. Don't try to sneak a selfie without them knowing. Don't try to run up on them all hyper, trying to touch up on them. Shoot, don't even approach without declaring yourself. Because what a lot of people don't realize is a lot of these guys are already on edge. That's part of the whole reason why they usually have such big entourages with them. Because they either have a bunch of ops because they're always dissing people in their songs, or they're afraid that some random might come up to them, try to snatch their chain or take some of the cash that rappers always seem to be carrying around. Brief intermission. I'm trying to get to 100K subs, so I'd appreciate it if you like.
Get my boy to 100K, man. Real talk.
Sure, y'all boy sub but road to 2K.
Look at the PNB Rock incident, look at the Nipsey Hussle incident. Rappers are constantly getting tried and their lives are constantly on the line. All it takes is just one day, one moment when they're at the wrong place at the wrong time, and you know, they're not being super vigilant, they're not on their P's and Q's, and it might be over with. And I'm letting you know now, a rapper's entourage is basically their unprofessional security team. And more than likely is gonna be comprised of at least some felons and criminals, and some of them are gonna be clutching. So if you run up acting all found out, you might either get knocked out or you might get shot. And I'm telling y'all this because it's literally happened. Popular gangster rapper Nardo Wick's entourage literally knocked out this white kid for running up on them. And the reason why I mentioned that he's white is because certain white people usually don't have the experience.
Hey, he rap about it. You gotta deal about it.
The cognizance to know not to run up on someone, especially someone who claims to live a gangster lifestyle in this sort of manner.
No, he's finna get a lawsuit. You don't swing on a Caucasian.
Shit.
You heard that shit too.
What?
Damn.
So the kid ran up trying to either get a video or a picture with Nardo Wick, and before he could even get to Nardo Wick, Nardo Wick's entourage knocked him out. And that's the clip you see at the end there. The guy wearing white is Nardo trying to get his homie off the kid. But okay, that wasn't necessarily celebrity worship. You know, it was a fan who didn't know how to read the situation. When I think of celebrity worship, I usually think of the Kardashians.
But you never know what these people are trying to do, bro.
Now don't get me wrong, once they obtained that fame, they definitely capitalized on it and they built their brand. But a question that people always ask is, what are these people famous for?
Ray J.
Especially because they seem to have so much influence over people, especially women. The Kardashians, along with Nicki Minaj, basically started this whole BBL era that we're currently living in. Most boys know that Nicki Minaj Anaconda video and what it did to them. I don't know what to say. But no, seriously, the amount of influence that people like the Kardashians have over their lives.
My Anaconda.
Not only did they influence people into getting BBLs, they also influence people into getting lip fillers, Botox, and a bunch of other cosmetic changes. And in the most recent episode of How Did the Kardashians Influence Society, we have this. So Kendall Jenner, one of the Kardashians, recently wore a tank top and sat courtside at an NBA game. The Knicks game, to be specific. People saw her wearing a $2 Hanes tank top, and all of a sudden it became a fashion statement. Now, why did it become a fashion statement? I honestly don't know. But out of nowhere, people started acting like Kendall Jenner discovered tank tops, like they had never been seen or worn before.
If these Hanes little boys tanks are as good as everyone says they are, I'm gonna be shocked. Apparently Kendall wore them to a Knicks game. I don't know if that's actually true, but they do look pretty similar. Guys, I'm freaking. It's not too cropped. It's like kind of sheer, which I like. I'd probably wear it like this. It's very effortless, but like kind of sexy. And I've also been seeing a lot of people layering tanks, which I think is perfect with this. The summer staple.
Holy glaze, holy meat ride, holy follower. It's just a tank top. I've been rocking these since I was a toddler. Shoot, I rock these in like half my videos and in different colors too. Where's my clout? Why is nobody glazing me? But no, seriously though, all jokes aside, witnessing stuff like this is so crazy to me. Cause the way I look at celebrities is just completely different. Cause sure, I'll enjoy an artist's work, but that's where it ends. For me, it never gets to the point where I'm actually being influenced by these people, unless it's something that's actually genuinely beneficial to me. But for me to try on a shirt because a celebrity wore it, or for example, how certain people try drugs because certain rappers talk about it, stuff like that is insane to me. And it's even—
Gang, yeah, if you're a child, young one, and you're trying drugs because you see other people trying drugs, bro, drugs have different effects on the body. Everybody's body's different. He could try the drug and survive, and you try the drug and just a little bit, you OD and die.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Even weed, bro, I've done seen people go crazy because their brain chemical was not made to handle THC.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even fall into that line of thinking. If you're sober right now and you're not doing drugs, don't even
more insane to see it actually happening. Like, how can you lack an identity that bad? And I don't know if it's because these people lack a sense of self, or if it's a lack of dignity or self-respect, but I don't think anyone should be letting these random celebrities who you don't even know if they like you or not influence your life this much? And to be honest, as someone who visits Los Angeles a lot, I often run into celebrities. And when you see these celebrities out in public, they can tell when you're looking at them, they can tell when you're whispering about them, when you want to go up to them but you don't, or if you go up to them all nervous, they can tell. And most of the time that either annoys them or feeds into their ego. And honestly, the way I like to operate, if the celebrity isn't someone who I'm genuinely a fan of, like I genuinely appreciate their work, I respect their work, I'm a fan of their work, I'll look at them and I'll keep walking. Now, this isn't necessarily stemming from a place of pride, but I just feel like there's no need for me to bother someone who's going about their day, who has things they need to accomplish with their time. If I'm just a fan of their celebrity status, if I just want to get a picture because it'll get me more clout. Now, let's say they were there taking pictures already and that's what they're there to do, then sure, I might get a picture. But the only time you'll ever actually see me stop someone and try to get a picture with them is if I'm a genuine fan of their work. For example, someone like Denzel Washington or Mark from RDC World, those are people who I genuinely respect. I'm a fan of their work and I'm a fan of how they carry themselves. So yes, I'm gonna go out of my way and try to get a picture with them. But if it's some random celebrity whose work I'm not even familiar with, I might look at them one time, but after that, I'm gonna just keep walking. And before I end the video, you know I had to include this. I think the only celebrity that we can all agree deserves the glaze is Michael Jackson. The GOAT literally had people fainting from his presence.
I ain't glazing nobody.
On the floor, there ain't nobody there but us.
Man's dead, bro. You're not giving him his glaze?
I'm not glazing nobody, bro.
Man, dead. Give him his glaze, goddammit.
Hell no. That sounds suspect.
Cause we got so far to go.
Nigga, there's a nigga I know in real life named Glaze, Mr. Glaze, okay?
You need to change his name, Dan.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you so much for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for me. And if you want to join the 4D fam and be a part of 4D World, go ahead and join my Discord channel. And if you didn't know, your boy definitely knows how to put that shit on.
Yeah,
so
I already know, man.
I'll be dropping heat on there very.
That was another good video by 4D Shams brothers. T-Raw, close us out.
Moral of the story, be yourself, bro. These celebrities, they bleed just like you, bro. They just going throughout their day trying to get to their next event. They don't really care about what you got going on, so why should you care about what they got going on? Just keep it pushing, bro.
Big facts. Yeah, man, y'all reached the end of another video, man. Y'all already know, man. I just want to take this time, first of all, to thank today's video sponsor, Factor. 3-pack meals for your busy day. Whether you're going to the gym, you're working, you know what I'm saying? No longer have to worry about cooking, prepping, seasoning up meat. Nothing. Just put it in the microwave, grab and go. You know what I'm saying? So get your first meal of Factor on us. Linked in the description. But that all aside, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all for making it this far in this video. We love y'all. We're grateful for y'all, man. We're going to see y'all in the next one. Here's the rest of the videos. We out.